Hey everybody, welcome back to Brown Thumb Nursery. I am Rob and I am outstanding in my field. So welcome to our new nursery. Well, this is the future of the new nursery, and we've got, I showed you a little clip there. We got pretty good sized field here that we're going to be able to get some stuff started, and I feel like I'm pretty much starting all over because, man, I tell you what, the last couple months over at the old place, I wasn't able to water stuff on a regular basis, and a lot of things just kind of died off, and I've got them sitting over there. I brought as much as I could, but I'm not sure until spring, until they start sprouting back out, what I've got that's alive. So probably going to have to resource more plants to get started, and we have to get plants planted on the property so that we can propagate from them, and like our hydrangeas and all the fun stuff like that. And if you saw last week, you might have seen us plant some fruit trees. So all of those, I got some here that I'm going to pot up for sale. I bought extras so that I could pot them up and grow them out a little bit. But yeah, all of those that I will that I grew out, there 26 different varieties there of the fruit trees. We're gonna be able to propagate those. We'll be able to do grafting in do grafting of trees for that, and we've got all the varieties there, and we'll continue to get more as well. And so we got blueberry. I think I've got 8 different varieties of blueberries we got to get in the ground yet, and we got to figure out where we're putting those. We don't know for sure. And yeah, so much stuff, but this is a new adventure for us, and I hope that you'll follow along with it. But today what we've got is these some apple plants, apple trees that we're going to pot up. So that's something to think about if you're interested in, starting a nursery. Is, you can buy them in a bare root, buy a bunch of them like that, cheaper than you can, and then you can go ahead and pot them up and grow them out yourself, and then make a little bit of money there. So that's the plan for today.
And if you don't have a nursery, what they say is the best time to plant a tree is 20 years ago. The second best time,
today.
That's right.
Yeah, so get out there and make sure you get your plants, your trees ordered, and because you want to grow some fruit on your property and be self-sustainable like that.
Yep.
So we love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I got some 3-gallon pots here, and I got these that are in the bare root. Basically, they're packed in like sawdust or whatever. And I've got my famous potting bench down here. Let me show you. The one that came from my other greenhouse, and it's got my potting soil down below here. So let me use this one here. I think it got filled with water.
Yeah.
Need to find the lids. Get a little bit of soil in there.
One of the things you'll see is we've got new tags.
Yeah, so we got these metal tags that I've stamped in the names of stuff so that I don't lose track of what we got.
A lot of the tags that we found, it goes and fades or wipes off easy.
Yep.
And that's what they mean by bare root.
Yep, just the bare root. And that's your graft. You want to definitely make sure you have your graft point way up out of where your soil is going to be. And that one there is a Granny Smith.
Yum.
Yeah, so anybody needs Granny Smith apples, we got a couple here. These are growing out.
And we got some planted too that made me happy.
Yeah, so this is Deb's favorite kind. That's why we got those, because I would have never bought them for me. I don't like the sour apples. Getting the little trash thing. Those, get them laying out in the ground.
No, sirree.
later.
You know what? This is an awesome backdrop to be out here in the middle of our field.
All right.
Because that mountain, guys, that mountain's ours.
Right. So yeah, we have 26 acres here, in case I didn't mention, and it goes up all the way up over the mountain there. You see there. So
Yeah,
we got a lot of potential here.
absolutely we do.
Yeah.
We've got a lot of plans.
Yep.
And amazing part is our son and his family's here with us.
We bought this together with his family, so we're definitely generational homestead here.
Yep.
So.
And if you want to learn more about the generational homestead, you can go check us out over on YouTube.
Generations Homestead on YouTube.
Yep.
And I'll put a link. There's a link down below already.
Yep.
So.
Definitely. All right.
So yeah, I'm not going to make you watch me plant all these up, but that's what you would do is make sure you have your graft up above the ground and just your roots down in there. Make sure you get your thumbs brown and all your fingers too. You can see how it's draining out down there because my soil didn't have the lid on and it's pretty saturated, but it'll all drain out and it'll be just perfect then after it drains out. You always have to make sure that you have drainage holes in your pots that you're potting up with. So once it drains all out to where it needs to be, then it'll be just right. And we'll water them in whenever we need to. So this is pretty exciting for us. We've got a lot of big plans, and we've got some things already ordered. I've got like a couple thousand gallon sized pots on order. They'll be coming here in a couple weeks. I've got some shade structure materials ordered to get some shade structure so I can start propagation. And we're working on like maybe a greenhouse and some different things. All that'll be out in this area. I've got, and you see over here, I've got this tilled up here, and I'm going to continue up that way, and then till it up, and then I'm going to take a drag with the tractor and drag it all out flat and smooth, because this is pretty rough out here, and to put your weed fabric down on that, then it pokes up through, and you got dips and trip hazards and all of that stuff. So I want to get it as flat as possible. So that's why you see it tilled up right there. I'm going to continue the whole area that we're going to put the weed fabric down, and we've already got that over there, getting ready to do that. So that's kind of our next step, get that weed fabric down and start building some structures, get some plants out here and stuff. So
yep,
got lots of big plans, lots to do.
we sure do. So we're excited. We're really excited. We've got a lot of plans for things coming up and for the future, and we need to sit down and write down 5-year goals even. So, but we even have a creek. You guys can see this line of trees and stuff right here. That's called Big Cove Creek that runs through our property. Yeah, and it's pretty cool. It was the day after Christmas, I think it was. Our granddaughters were all here, and they actually got in the creek and was able to play at Christmas the day after Christmas. And so they had fun doing that. They were with their daddy, and the creek was kind of up more and from the rain that we had.
Right, yeah, because we got what, 6 inches rain over the day or two there, so it definitely
rose.
Our ground's pretty saturated right now, so that's definitely was kind of a drought there for a while.
For a long time.
Like 2 to 3 months, we had like very
hardly
minimal
rain.
So the ground was getting pretty hard and dry. So.
But now we're better. And
so we needed the rain.
Yeah.
It's kind of making things muddy, but that's okay. We need it.
That's right. So.
And that's another thing, when you first buy a property, you have to kind of watch how the water is flowing, you know, watch your swales and different things and how you're going to shape them. And that's the thing we was actually talking about. We got the big 300-foot tape out here. We was measuring for the greenhouse and the different things and looking at the swales. We got a swale that's going there, but it's going kind of right through this area, so we need to work that around to go around, you know, all of the things like that you need to think about. So we'll try to have you follow along with as much of that as we can. Permaculture design is a very important thing to think about on your property. So
yep,
so
that's what we're doing. We're kind of just watching a whole lot this first year.
Yeah.
And seeing with the weather patterns and everything, and how the water flows, and how the sun, where it travels over the property, so that we know placement of the gardens and just different things like that. It's all so important, so that you know your property, so you're not just putting things just out willy-nilly and then it doesn't work and it doesn't succeed and you've wasted all that time. And yeah, you've learned something, but we would rather kind of keep an eye on things and see how it goes, and not have mistakes made.
Yep, absolutely.
So, and we'll probably have a few visitors here and there that'll probably help us, that you guys get to meet and stuff. So.
All right, so come along and join us for all this endeavors that we're about to do and we're doing, and hopefully we can provide some content that you can learn some things. And so make sure you get out there, get your thumbs brown, and propagate something. And and God bless.
God bless all. Bye.